What is going on, everybody out there? My name is Maarten vanKooy, and welcome to a Worlds Adrift live stream. We're going to be sailing. It's been a while since I've played this game, and I had the itch, so I apologize if my video looks a little dodgy right now. We're just going to hop right into the gameplay. Usually, for the first little bit, once I load this game, it's a little dodgy. So we're just going to minimize it, enter the world, and go from there. So hopefully it shouldn't be too laggy or too rough for us from this point, and we're just gonna go from there. All right, so we can rock out to the music, I suppose, while we wait for this to get all booted up. What's going on, Josh? Welcome to the stream, pal. Bam, bam, bam. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boo, boo. This game takes a while to load. But guys, this is going to be a special kind of stream. I'm going to be trying to record a video. This is me recording the video. I'm recording a how to get started kind of video here on Worlds Adrift. So once this gets loaded up, we'll dive right into it. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. So we're going to wait for the music to die down. It looks like the game is fully loaded up now. Oh my god. I'm falling to my death. Oh my god, there's an island beneath me. Can I recover? Oh god. That was rough. That was not a good time. Alright, let's respawn and go back up to the ship here. Respawn and go up to the ship. Alright. This music should stop any second point, and then we'll get right into it. So guys, on the last stream, I built this pretty badass ship. It's a ship that's pretty good for one. It's a pretty. I'm gonna start that over. So we might as well do a new intro while we're here. What is going on, everyone? My name is Maarten vanKooy, and welcome to a Khaz and Effect video / live stream. I'm recording this live, but this video is just going to be all about teaching you how to get started in Worlds Adrift. I don't have a crazy ship right now because the last time I played, I got destroyed by stingrays. And it was a pretty badass ship, but this is what we got right now. This is more of a kind of, you know, you've done a little bit of exploring, you've gotten a few schematics, you've unlocked some crucial pieces, oh god, like the engines and everything like that. But in this stream, I'm going to start things fresh. We're going to build a new ship, salvage this ship to show you guys the perfect ship that you're going to want to start your game. So without further ado, let's land the sucker. We're gonna salvage it for parts, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make a brand new ship. So let's head on down. Let's find an island to get to. All right, where should we go? It looks like we've got lots of options here. There is an island right below me. You can't see it. I know it's there because I just fell to my death. So let's just drop in our altitude here. And eventually we will land. This isn't that amazing of a ship, which is why I'm not too concerned about losing it. Well, not when I say amazing, I mean I can build and am capable of building much, much more. But guys, you're... Alright. Alright, so as we descend upon this mighty island below us, if you guys are unfamiliar with Worlds Adrift, it's a game developed by Bossa Studios, and it's a game built all around the idea of A, real-world physics, and B, just kind of building ships and exploring this world with real-world physics, and just kind of making the best of it, playing with other players, exploring, finding the secrets of the game, and overall just having a good old time. I like having a light on my ship, but we're going to turn it off as we get a little closer to this island here. Get a little stealthy. Yeah, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you start into this game is you're going to want to build a ship, like I said, so that you can explore other islands and eventually build a bigger ship to store more things. We're getting pretty close to this island beneath us. We're still making pretty good speed. We still got ways to go. Still got quite a bit of traveling. I wonder what kind of materials we got. Materials you start, the materials that are on the island you start with are fairly important. Some materials are better than others. I'm about to find out what kind of materials these are. Holy crap. The fact that we took as little damage as we did there is incredible. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get a nice jump up there. Real world physics, here we go. Not quite as majestic as I intended it to be. Might be able to get something going here. A little bit of a swing. It's nighttime right now. There's some trees there. We can find out what kind of wood. Where's our ship? Is the ship still coming down here? I gotta be aware of where it is, or else it'll crash into the island or something. We just gotta find out what kind of wood this is to see if we can use any of it, and it's ash. Ash is a really good material for building with. So let's respawn back up at the ship here. And yeah, our corpse has fallen off the island. What an adventure. Alright, the ship still should be lowering itself. It's taking its sweet ass time to get down there. I think we're going to build right in that little location there. So while we do this, I'm going to face the ship in the proper direction that I want it to go in. Doesn't hurt to do that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I like to keep my ships high in the air, usually, just to avoid conflict. So if there is somebody flying up in the air. What's going on, Delta? Welcome to the stream. We're getting pretty close to the island, but I think this little area right down there is going to be where we land the ship. Just because it seems to be like the flattest landscape. It's best to build on a flat area, but I'll get into that in a little bit. I'll get into that shortly. I love this game, it's so fun. Oh god! And I'm all tangled up in here, damn it. Come on. Ah, come on, we're getting real close to the island. I gotta get on this ship. Stat. Whee! That's how we do it. We got on the ship. We made it. What's going on, Delta? Alright, we're getting pretty close here. We don't want to be careful of stingrays, but because we are getting rid of this ship after, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Let's actually try to dive here. What's going on, Ray Miller? Welcome to the stream, pal. Alright, so we're going to land the ship. I'm in the process. I'm actually making a video right now. We're going to be teaching some new people to this game how to build a ship suitable for one and exploring. Alright, so let's come on down. Land this ship in a nice manner. Hopefully it works out. Drop that. Balance out. Try to take us back a little bit. Alright, we're... Oh, shit. Alright, we landed this puppy. Ah, stingrays! Get away from my ship, you bastards. Ah! Doo-ba-doo. Doo-doo-doo. I haven't made it through a sand wall yet, Miller, but perhaps in the future you can help me with that. Ah, damn you, stingrays. Alright, let's get inside the ship where it's safe and away from these fucking savages. Alright, let's get up here. Here, get in the puppy. Alright, here we go. Alright, so do we have lots of lead? No, I don't have lots of lead. Are you serious? I really thought I would have had more lead. Let's go out and get some. See if there's any in the other one here. No, I just have my glider. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do when you land on a new island and you want to build your ship, or whether you're starting or coming to a new island, you always want to build the bottom of your ship, or not the... You always want to be building your shipbuilding stuff, like your shipbuilding set. All the land-based stuff, you want to be made out of heavier materials like lead. You're going to come across a lot of lead, and it's not very good to use in your ship because it weighs down the overall weight. So the ship's going to stay down here, and we're going to go around and see if we can't find any lead to help make this ship a little... to basically get the ship off the ground, or to make a new ship. Okay. I don't know how many minerals are on this island. We checked for trees, but we didn't check what kind of deposits we were going to find, where we were going to find them. So let's hope we don't fall off the cliff here. Oh, there's some more just out the corner of my eye there. There we go. Oh god, you can make Skycore upgrades? Sweet. I need some Skycore upgrades up in this. Alright, so I don't know how much yield I'm gonna get from this. Probably none. It's all falling to its death. God damn it. That's a problem. You really want to find an island that's got minerals just on the surface, because it can be really hard to gather the minerals that you need from the side of a cliff. What did we get there? We got some nickel. We got 100 nickel. Not what we're looking for, but oh. Alright, we got some rocks up here. Let's see if we can mine these rocks. Grab one of the tree. No, we can't mine these kinds of rocks, unfortunately, but there might be some mineable rocks intermingled in here that we can find. And there is literally nothing on this island. This island is a beautiful blue. When you first start... Oh, look at that! We got some iron. Iron's a very good metal for building your ship parts, because iron's very durable and is very lightweight. It's kind of like nickel in that way. Very valuable resources. You're also going to want to be looking for these trash bins here, as I like to call them, these treasure chests, and get these, because you're going to use the knowledge that you gain from these little things. I might have already scanned it, but you're basically going to use the knowledge that you got from here right here, so you can unlock more schematics. I've got 135. I need a rare engine if I'm going anywhere. So yeah, grab some more crap. Hopefully we'll get some lead. Cannon shells. Can I salvage these? No, I don't have a cannon on here anyway. See if we have this knowledge. We already have it. Have they added the swivel gun yet? It's like a shotgun on your ship. It can swivel 360 degrees. No, I don't think they have added the swivel gun yet that I know of. Their last update was on Halloween. So I can only assume that we're going to get a nice... Oh my god. That is a giant bug. You don't see them that size very often. Oh, we got a big chest here. Aha, we got some more knowledge. A pasta flag, I don't want that. These bugs will attack me if I start cutting down trees near them. Ah, yes, perfect. Hopefully this is lead. I'd really like this to be lead. God, this is taking forever to find this shit. Is it lead? It's iron. God, it's nice that we're getting iron, but I would hate to build this stuff that we're about to build out of iron. You're always going to want to collect these when you're starting your new ship. This is a sky core thing. Very important to getting your ship in the air. They're inside pretty well every single mineable object. Sorry, they're called Atlas shards. And it's basically the object that lets your ship float in the air. So you're going to want to collect those. You can also do some cool stuff with them later in the game. Have we already walked around this whole damn island? I have a spreadsheet of all the material and their effects on parts. It will help when building ships. Yeah, that's good actually. You can get the highest yield. Yeah, what's interesting about this game is, as I said, I am trying to find lead so that I can build this ship the way that I want it to be built. But every part affects the ship drastically the way that you use it. So there's certain walls that you want to get through, like the sand wall or the wind wall. And the sand wall you can only go through with conductive parts, or else your ship is going to essentially crash and burn. How much iron did we? Didn't get any lead, but we got lots of iron for some reason. Usually a tricky substance to find. I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, let's see if we can find something else. I think there's mineable resources over here. Yes, there are. Beautiful. Tungsten is the best, but it's rare. Yeah, tungsten is one of the better metals. I recommend iron for early level just because it is durable. It's got a sleek look to it. It looks badass. Come on, lead. We keep getting nickel. We might end up building this out of the material. Oh, this is disappointing. Oh, that was close. None of this is mineable. This is so stressful. Oh, there's something on the top of that mountain up there. If we can't swing up there using our handy dandy tree. There we go. We're going to want to head back to the ship after this. Just so that if we die, we don't lose everything. See what we got here. For the love of God, be lead. Nickel again. God damn it. We're getting so much of shit I don't want. Come on. Come on. Come on. Down the mountain! I'm gonna die. We've managed to find 500 nickel, which is wild. Ah, shit. No, no, no. Oh, God! Oh, no, we're gonna want this sky core piece, though, just in case. And death. Let's just respawn here. I'm mostly playing weekends. If you want to hit me up on Steam, I'm Control-Alt-Freak. Yes, I was been wondering who that been. I've saw that you've been watching some of my videos and stuff like that. Thanks for that, Ray Miller. I appreciate you commenting and all that. So it doesn't look like I'm finding any iron on this island, or it doesn't look like I'm finding any lead on this island. So we're gonna have to make do with what we have. Like I said before, I hate to use iron in this way. So the first thing you need is your shipyard. Your shipyard is crucial in building your ship. Like I said, you really want to be making this stuff out of lead, but just because there isn't any on this island, and it's likely that there might not be any on your island either when you start, because it's pretty random, you can kind of just use whatever, you know, miscellaneous materials you have. So I'm going to check my ship and see what I have for miscellaneous useless materials that we're not going to use for the bulk of the ship. But there are some materials that you don't really need for early game, so I guess I might as well show you those from in here. Pulling my ship down. Climb inside this puppy. Come on, get in there. God damn it, get in. Alright, we got it. Alright, what else do I have in terms of useless materials? I've got a lot of nickel. Steel is probably is a pretty good one, but I don't use copper a lot in my day-to-day builds, so we'll use this on my ground stuff. But copper will be kind of important late game when you are trying to get through the electrical walls, the storm walls. So we'll build part of this out of this material. Actually, it looks like we could build it all out of it. So let's build the shipyard in my inventory. Oh, sweet. Thanks for subscribing on both accounts there, Ray Miller. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to drop down that. And I guess we can use whatever we have left on this. So, like I said, I hate to use certain materials, but we will. We're going to use iron for the expensive one. And alright, so like I said, you really want to be using lead for these materials for your shipyard and your assembly station. It's durable, but it's heavy, and you don't want to use heavy materials on your ship. So let's place this here on top of this friendly mountain, little hill here. The ship is close enough that it should just get sucked right on there. Alright, so this is very important, guys, because I made this mistake a lot early on in the game. When you build your assembly station, this being the part that builds your ship parts for you, you really want to have it on flat land, or else your parts will roll away from you. If they happen to roll out of this little bubble that has now been lovingly placed around our ship, you cannot pick it up. So you're really going to want to have this in an area with lots of space, so that you can build the parts you want, and so that it won't just fly away into the nether below you. So build that up. Beautiful. Alright, so because I already have a ship, I can't make a new ship until I've taken off all these parts. So I'm going to make a nice little pile, hopefully very organized pile, stacking all my stuff. If I happen to leave any of these parts behind, these parts will exist forever, or until they're destroyed by the environment or collected by somebody else. We're going to take off all the important parts. I'm trying to separate the crucial stuff from the non-crucial stuff. But I'm going to build it basic for you guys first, because you won't have a lot of this stuff when you first make your ship either. So you will have the basics, like a reviver. And you will have sails, but you won't have a light, for example. So the sail can go right there. You'll have this. Drop down. Take this apart. Bam, making a neat little pile over here to my left. This is items attached to it. The screen's shaking right now because the storm's about to happen. We're just gonna power through the storm. Wait, I thought I took this down. Oh wait, I have to get this off at first. Drop this. Bam. Alright. Ah! Well, I'll know it's you, Ray. I will now know it's you every time I see it. Alright, so we've almost taken off all the parts. This has been pretty badly damaged by stingrays, but that's why I usually keep a back plate. Alright, so the sky core is very important. We're going to build that as well. My storage. That over there. That over there as well. And then we're going to take off the walls. Walls are kind of a pain in the ass to take off. They're best removed from outside of the ship. It's because they're a pain otherwise. There we are. Bum, bum, bum. Taking this ship apart. Dismantled. Yeah, that is true. That is a good shout out of advice there, Miller. Be sure to check because I built this here and I have some pretty high level schematics in here, whereas someone else might have better schematics than me, and those are already loaded into there. All right, so now that we have our ship all naked and stripped bare, a very important thing that you can do if you're just salvaging a ship is you could salvage the frame. We're going to take everything from it, and now we have all the materials that we made it from. So it looks like I made it out of birch. That should be enough wood to rebuild it here. I would think so. Okay, so when you're building your first ship, this is the real important, the meat potatoes. You're likely going to be building a dinghy. So you're going to want to edit all this stuff out. Once you click edit, it'll pop up behind this window here. You hit escape, and then you have your schematic. So here you can see the schematic for what I had before. Look at those majestic stingrays flying by. Before we had the, this is the schematic from the ship before. But if you're building a new ship just for one person, you're going to want to do this because you're going to be very limited in your supplies on this new island. So you're going to want to build the ship in a way that's intensive to supplies. So you're not just like basically starved for resources trying to get off this island. There are a bunch of things you can do. You don't necessarily have to have it double wide. You can get creative here. You can have it short. You can have it short and tall. You can really do anything you want with it. I've never built a tall ship before, but you can, as I said, do anything with it. You could build up. But this is really about how many resources you have to work with. And I would suggest just for your first ship, keeping it simple like this. A 2-block, nothing too serious, takes a few resources. You're going to want to save it. Once you hit save, you can see the amount of resources that it's going to take. It looks like I didn't get enough wood from recycling this, and I didn't take the wood out of my chest when I did this. So we have an opportunity here to build the ship entirely out of metal. And I'll show you what I mean in terms of how things are weighed differently. So you'll see here, when I put the nickel in, it tells me that the ship is 55.2 kilograms in weight. Whereas if I do it with iron, oh, let me get that out of there. Whereas if I do it with iron, it'll be 45. So we've shed 10 kilograms. If we do that for enough things on this ship, it can really protect it. So we're going to build the beams of this ship out of the, I believe we're going to use nickel as our main decks just because it's a little bit more durable. And we'll use our beams out of iron. And that's what we'll do from there. So you're going to hit craft. And you're going to want to wait a second. You can see your ship being created there. Grab up onto the bubble. This bubble both protects you from being looted and raided, and it also protects you from. It also allows you to build some cool stuff. It makes it a little easier to build. Also, a great tip for building is building in first person, which can be achieved by pressing V. So now that we've got this beautiful ship, you can see the metal we use. It's got this nice little shine to it. That's because we use the nickel. We'll get back to that angle. There we go. You can see the nice shine of the metal. And you can see that the bars are a little bit less vibrant. They're gray. They're very bland. And that's just because of the type of metal we use. So the type of metal you use really does influence the outcome of the vehicle. Alright, so because you're flying a ship on your own, it's going to be really hard to control it. If you have a bigger ship, you're going to need a crew. You're going to have more people doing more things, whether that's fueling, steering, being, just aware, navigation, everything like that. But on a small ship, you want to be able to do all of that yourself. So the best advice that I can give you, especially right off the bat, is you're going to want to build a sail. And we already have a sail here, but a sail takes 200 wood. And pretty much any piece of wood will work for the sail. I would recommend that you don't use oak. Oak is the one exception to that because oak is the heaviest of all the woods. It is very durable, but this sail will weigh you down. It is so damn heavy that it's gonna suck. I also recommend, before you do all of this, before you start building beyond where I'm at right now, you're going to want to build a chest. And you'll probably already have the schematic for a chest just from exploring things. But to build a chest, you go into utility, and there you can build a chest. And you're going to want to build this chest somewhere around your base so that you can go off, collect minerals and resources, put them there so that you can just put those all into building new ship parts, and you'll do that all from here. And we'll explain that a little bit further once we get the basics of the ship. So we're about to put in the sky core, and I guess we might as well look at the assembly station if we're going to do that. And it's labeled under its own area, Atlas Sky Core. It's pretty expensive on the resources. It's going to cost you 100 metal. And again, I would recommend you use iron for this all the way. Nickel's a good option as well, but I would go with the iron. And that's why you're going to want to collect this little guy, because the little guy's going to go in the Atlas shard, and that's what allows you to get some lift. So we're going to put the one that I've already created in there. Just to show you what I've made it out of. Find it. Where is it? It's mysteriously disappeared. My Atlas core. Could potentially not be good. Oh, there it is. It's under my fuel tank. Alright, so you can check out what you've made something out of by clicking the button there. And I see that I've made it out of iron. It looks like it could use a repair on the Atlas shard. But otherwise, it's in pretty good condition. So let's grab it here with our number 3 tool. And here's a very, very good trick that I learned. And I really like this trick. I get lots of use out of it. It's very important. It'll give you more space on your ship. So you're only allowed one Atlas core. Oh, shit. You're only allowed one Atlas core on your ship. And the best way to use it in the early stages, at least, you're not going to be getting attacked a lot. And if you do get attacked, you're likely going to be attacked from behind. So from the front of your ship, you're going to want to put this little Atlas core. I'd say this is pretty good. About, try to center it. That's pretty center if you ask me. I'd center it just a little bit, because I'm a little anal like that. Things drive me crazy. Middle bolt lined up with the seam down the middle. Alright. See that? It's lined up beautifully. There we go. It could probably use a repair, so let's repair it if we can. It doesn't need a repair, surprisingly enough. Alright, so you're probably thinking, alright, this is good. Is your ship going to be balanced? It doesn't matter where you put this thing, your ship is going to be balanced. But what I've done is here is I have now effectively lengthened the front of my ship. Now, we can't build on this at all, but it is much further up. And this is not as lined up as I wanted it to be. So let's get in there and fix it up if we can. Really use my eyeballs. That's why first person mode is very handy, because you can much more easily see what you're doing. Even push it out just a little bit more. That might not be a good option, but doesn't look like it moved that much. Actually, it did. Alright, let's jump out the back and take a look at this thing. Let's see how this has turned out now. Alright, so we've got a nice and on center. It could even be moved over a little bit. Damn it. Yeah, I've had ship horns in the past. It's pretty cool, Ray Miller. It's a lot of fun. Alright. I just can't get this right. just the slightest bit off. Alright, that should be it. Ah! Alright. So even though we're not able to build on this, this actually will extend the front of your ship, which will make it easier for you to get on and off your ship. And because it's not in the rear, you don't have to worry about stingrays, because stingrays will 9 times out of 10 attack you from behind. And this way you can leave this as a kind of an area just kind of to defend against the stingrays. Speaking of, here they come. Oh, we just missed them. Alright, so we've got the sail, we've got the sky, the Atlas core. So we've got the sail, we've got the Atlas core. What else do you need to get this ship moving? Well, the next thing you're going to do once you have both of these are you're going to want to build your steering wheel, essentially. Now, this is in your basics, and it's called the helm. And the helm's interesting because it changes based on what you build it out of. So if I make the casing out of wood, I'll show you here with the little amount of iron that it'll take. We'll go up there and we'll look at my current helm. So as you can see, my current helm, buried under all this stuff, it's made entirely out of iron. Maybe a little bit of steel in there. Where this, because the casing is made out of wood, it's not as thick. It's longer than it is fat. So this is handy if you want to kind of build your, let's say you wanted to have this somewhere else on the ship. I prefer the wider ones. I just like the look of it. But if you want more room on your ship, this is one of the best ways to do it, because now instead of having it take up all that space, you can put that right there and have it enter. So now you have room on the sides for things like barrels and other things like that. And we can even move this up a little bit just to kind of accommodate the fact that we have extended the lip of ship out. And you know what? I really wish that the wood looked nicer than it did, because I just don't like the look of it, to be honest with you. I prefer the metal. You can have 2 helms on your ship, but I prefer just to have the one. I like the shape of the metal one better, just personally. A little wider, a little more clunky, but I just like the look of it a lot better, if you're asking me. Alright, so there we go. We got this mounted up at the front. Looking pretty fresh so far. Now, a very crucial thing for everybody's ship is you need a revive, a respawn apparatus. A respawning apparatus, which I cannot seem to find. So, where is my respawner? I guarantee you it's under some of this crap. Somewhere. Ooh. We'll come across it eventually, I'm sure. So I guess before we get to the respawner, you will want to do the respawner first, to be honest with you. And I'll explain to you why when we get to the respawner. But we'll move on to the walls while we clean up some of this clutter. Walls you want to make out of your cheap materials, again. So like iron. Oh my god, something's happened. It was probably because I was standing on it, to be honest with you. Did we get it up there? Alright. So now we got some walls on here. This is going to further protect our core. And you really want to protect the core. Like you're playing League of Legends. Alright, you got to protect your sky core or else you're screwed. This is, again, a good example of when it's best to use first person mode. Makes it a little easier to line up this part with the rest of everything else. Look at that. Ship is looking fresh. Let's go over to the other side. Again, first person mode makes it a lot easier to edit for you. And if you didn't catch it the first time, the button for first person mode is V. Alright, so there we are. Grab this part here. Actually might be made of different materials now that I'm looking at them. Take a peeky poo. Can I get a little closer? One might be made out of copper. Oh, that is iron. And that is iron as well. Is this as balanced as I thought it was gonna be? Actually, it's even on both sides, so I'm going to keep it as it. I got the bulge. Yep, we got the same bulge on either side, so we're gonna keep it. Alright, it is balanced. Alright, so now that you've built this little area here, there's something very cool that you can do, which is add the wings. Now, the angle that your wings go at are dependent on whether you've built these up on the top or the bottom, or if you've filled them in. We will be filling them in, which is why I'm not too worried about it being a little higher on the front end, because we are going to put more armor on the front end of this thing instead of the back end. So we'll pop this on here. Again, first person mode makes it a lot easier. I think we lined that up pretty good. Let's find the last piece, because we do have leftover pieces. Where is it? There you are. Get this all upgraded. First person, again, to just make it easier. And there, let's take a peek. See if it's the way that it's supposed to. Ooh, that might be a little low. Oh, that one's actually flush. This one is brilliant. And this one just needs to be raised ever so slightly. To rotate items, I actually haven't said this yet, is the Z key, the Z key for my American friends. I say Z, I'm a proper Canadian. Right. Let's see if this has accomplished what we wanted it to. Not quite flush. We're close. We are, in fact, close. Move it up one little smidgen, and there we go. That should do the trick. Brilliant. Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do. That'll protect our sky core a little bit. Alright, so now that we've got that, we really got to put this reviver down. Not having a reviver is very dangerous. Got to get this put on. We're going to put this on the back in hopes of protecting the rear end of the sail, because you will get attacked by stingrays and they will try to destroy everything. And it sounds like I'm about to get my ass attacked by a stingray. Yep, you will get attacked. And that's why you need your personal reviver on the ship. At this point, oh my god, it's like it's taking my corpse away. God damn it, we got killed by a stingray. Ah. We're still holding this for some reason. I like how we died and we're still holding this. Why does this look like a different island? Why does this look like a different island? No way! No way! You gotta be shitting me. This is bullshit, right? This is a lie? This is a... Oh no! Oh no! How did I end up on this island? The island I was on before was blue. God damn it, how did this happen? I don't know how this happened. Oh my god. I respawned on a different island somehow. I respawned on a different island while I was making my freaking ship. I better be on this damn blue island. I'm going to be pissed. Is that the island I was on originally? No way. No way! How is this possible? How is this a thing? What? This is the biggest piss off of all time! Are you fucking kidding me? I respawned on a different fucking island. This is torturous. Are you serious? I have to start entirely over? That blue island has to be close. Oh my god, that's it. Over there. That's the island we were from. That is our home island. Okay, this sucks. We gotta get over to that island stat. Oh my god, good thing we still have minerals. I could build a shitty ship and get over there. Okay, let's do this. Guys, this is how we're gonna solve our problem. We get to go through all the steps again. Step 1, you're gonna wanna build your ship yard, okay? You don't wanna build it out of this shitty material. You're gonna wanna build it out of lead because this is good material that you wanna build your ship with. But we gotta get over to the island we were just on or else we're screwed. We gotta get there before all the stuff that I created gets jacked by other people. Alright, let's do this. Craft. Put this here. 6. There we go. This can go here. While we wait for the ship, we're doing this all-time speed mode right now. Edit. We're gonna make this even smaller just to conserve resources. We're gonna conserve all the resources imaginable with this thing. Alright. And that is how you conserve resources. Alright, and what's it going to take to build this piece of crap little dinghy? Alright, we're going to build it out of crappy materials. This is going to be the smallest ship I've ever made, but it's going to get us where we need to go. Stat. I do need wood though if we do plan on getting off this island, because we're going to have to build a sail. Which is going to be very hard in our current location. Hopefully the sail doesn't go plummeting down the cliff. Actually, we can build it here. It should be safe. Alright, let's get 200 wood. We can get back to our main island here. There's lots of birch here, which is this is a really good wood to build with, guys. This is really what you want to find whenever you go to an island is birch. You're gonna want to watch out for trees. Because now I'm definitely nowhere near my spawning. Ah, the trees are actually falling conveniently towards my ship. Gotta love real-time physics, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're gonna have to build a sky core to get over there. How is this gonna be possible? We got so much stuff we gotta do to get over there. At least we've identified which island my ship is actually on. I'm just literally just deforesting this whole area. Alright, how much wood do I have? Do I have 200 yet? Oh. 200. We're almost at 200. Yep, might as well see what we got down here. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna want to build a reviver. That's gonna be first step now that we're here. Wait, do I still have... Oh my god, we can build the Atlas core because I gathered that useless thing that I didn't think I was gonna need. But I gathered it anyway. Alright. Let's build the sky core first. Build it out of iron. No, that's not what we're trying to build. Build it out of iron. And I guess more iron. And I guess that Atlas shard. I don't know where that's gonna fit on this ship, to be completely honest with you. I'll be surprised if this works at all. Crafting. Yeah, it's crafting. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Nice. Oh my god, it fits. What are the odds? Okay, this is like world's smallest ship. There we go. Holy crap, I can't believe that's working. Alright, now we're going to want to build our revival pod so that if we fall off this damn thing... Personal reviver, again, using all the wrong materials for this. You really want to be using light materials. This isn't that bad, actually. But now we're going to have to build a helm. Could get there in pretty decent time, I reckon. Sucks that we respawn on the entirely wrong island, though. Oh. Holy crap. If this thing flies, oh my god, this is like world's smallest ship over here. Holy crap. I've never built a ship this small. Never, ever have I built a ship this small. I guess the reviver can go there. And well, we just need a helm, and then we can get out of here. Damn it. Base it out of steel, I guess. We might end up using this fancy one on our main ship. This ship is gonna get us to our destination. That crappy island over there. Where our real ship is. Oh my god, there's no room. Oh my god, what is this madness? Alright. I guess this will have to do. Onward! Alright, let's boogie. Alright, we are in fact moving now. This is so weird. I cannot explain to you how weird it is to be just flying on this little platform. What's going on, Delizard? So, for whatever reason, I spawned on the wrong island after spending all this time building a ship. So we built this shitty little ship that somehow flies, and we're sailing it over to the next island. Yes. Onward, my ship. It's actually going pretty fast for a ship that's flying directly into the wind. I will say that. So let's see if we can't make this a little bit easier and speed things up. Are we going even more into the wind now? What if we do this? This thing turns on a dime! Alright, let's get to the main ship again. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit of wind. Alright, there's our island in the distance. All my good stuff is in those storage lockers, so we gotta get over there pretty damn quick before someone else comes upon my wreckage. This wind has got to change. Like I said, we are making fairly decent time, but I fear that it will not be enough. Alright. There we go. There we are. Alright. It's taking forever. I don't think we are moving. Come on, give me some wind. What is this game all about? Let me tell you. Alright, so Worlds Adrift is an open sandbox survival game. And you basically build ships from materials. The world has been shattered into millions of pieces. And the survivors are stuck on these ships, going from island to island looking for resources. And this is just one of millions of different ships you can make. I've literally just made a platform big enough for me to walk on so that we could get over to that island. Because like I said, for whatever reason, we just respawned on the wrong island. So, kids, that's why you always build your respawner before you do anything else on your ship, so that at least if you die, you can spawn back at the ship and not have to worry about that crap. Alright, we're approaching the island. The ship is so little. Look at it. The Atlas core barely just fits down there. I'm literally tipping the whole ship by doing this. We gotta get back on or we're gonna destroy this puppy. No. No. No, I'm steering it off course. I'm literally steering it off of course. Alright, now we could probably hit it at this angle. And there we are. We should be able to make it to this island now in no time. I hope this is the right island or I'm going to be pissed because we've just traveled all this distance. God, this is gonna take forever. Watch my arm just glitch through my body. I'll be right back while the most painful journey of all time happens. I'll be RB. Have we made it over the island yet? God damn it. This is the slowest journey of life. Oh, actually, it looks like we caught the wind as I got here. Beautiful. The wind seems to have changed. We should be able to get to this ship. Now, finding where we landed our other ship may be the problem. Yeah. On. The journey. No! Ah, gonna be up. Oh, this is only one section of the map, Lizard. If I showed you the whole map, you'd be mind-boggled. We're gonna pass the island before I get back on the ship. Come on! Well, I don't really need anything on the ship. Maybe I can get lucky and pull a swing. Oh my god, there's my ship! We might be able to swing to it, guys. We can abandon this ship. I don't really care about it. We're gonna send this ship off into the ether. Right, we're gonna swing to this island. Get ready. Ready. The swing of a lifetime. This game's in early beta and has a few bugs that they're still trying to work out. So, probably. Right, can we grab onto the island? Yes. Can we survive landing on the island? Yeah. Now we're just gonna want to get up here without dying. Tricky part. Yes. Alright, we got up onto the wall. Oh, yes. We made it back to the ship. Yes, we can continue our journey. Let's give a final farewell to that ship. You served me well, tiny ship. You served me well. Alright. Now that we're back here at my ship. Fine. Alright. We've reclaimed this. I'm surprised I can't find my respawning device. It was here. Oh, there's my stuff from when I died. Could take all that stuff back. Alright, so I guess we're gonna want to rebuild our spawning device so that we can respawn. We're gonna build a personal reviver. Guys, like I said, that's just a little lesson as to why I build it all. That's why you always want to build your reviver first, because if you don't, I know what happened to Lizard is I didn't build my respawner, so when I respawned on a different island. Usually you'll respawn on the same island, but this island doesn't have any respawners on it. So let's get our spawning up. I like having my spawner right behind my helm. This way, if I fall off the ship or if it's about to crash or something, I can just respawn, pop right back up onto the helm. Make sure you register to it. Gonna want to bring my microphone, as I said. So make sure you register to your reviving apparatus. It's very crucial. You're gonna want to make sure you're on it, or else you will do what I just did and respawn on an entirely different island and have to make your way back over here. I didn't know this at the time when I came to this island, but there were no respawners. If you are starting a new game on a new island, there will be respawners on the island, so it won't be that hard for you to find your ship. But you are definitely going to want to prioritize building that. Okay, so now that we've got the basis for our beginner little ship here, we're going to want to start adding the important things, like the wings and everything like that. And it looks like the wings, for whatever reason, despawned while we were gone, which is not good. We're going to have to build more wings, and we don't really have materials for it. So let's at least get these up in here, so we can get some more materials and start storing them up. I like to put my lockers on the inside. Like to give myself a little space to maneuver around. Again, rotate things with... Oops. You're only going to have to do it twice there. Alright. And where's our other... There should be another locker somewhere. Man, it looks like somebody got here while we were gone and pillaged some of our stuff. I only hope that that's the locker that has my glider in it, or I'm going to be pissed because I can't build a glider. Yes, it is the one with the glider in it. Alright, not everything's bad news here. Oh, and whoa! It looks like these spawned into existence for us. Beautiful, I don't have to make new wings. So the way that you place your wings actually does make an impact. For instance, if you have your wings pointed straight down, it allows you to turn, it allows you to pivot in perfect circles. Whereas if you have your wings to the side, it allows you to pull up and pull down. You can meet in the middle sometimes as well. So that's what I like to do. I like having my wings at the back usually. Makes it a little easier to hop on. Boom. Alright. Now, when you start this game, you will not have wings at this level. You're going to have to find these wings. I didn't find these wings. I happened to just build into them. I'm pretty close to getting a new set of wings, but I'm actually saving up to get into these exotic engines right now. So you're going to want to put these here. Make sure they're somewhat even, because having an unbalanced ship actually does affect the way it flies. So it's very important that you try to keep it balanced. So I'm going to raise this wing a little bit. Shit. I couldn't pull off what I was trying to do. It is a very ambitious game. It's being developed by a very small group of people. It's the same people who actually made Surgeon Simulator. So it is a very unique game. There aren't very many games like it, I will say. Alright, I think we even this out. Let's take a look. Alright, so we brought it down, actually. Let's just... It'll probably be easier for us to do it on the... Whoa! Ragdoll! Let's get this ship going. Alright. Alright, we're gonna bring this down slightly. So, the developers at Bossa Studios spent a lot of time and effort developing their physics engine. And a lot of the people over there wanted to build an open world game, and that's the story of really how Worlds Adrift. They were like, alright, how can we build a game that's physics based, fun, you know, and all that jazz? So we got this. So this looks pretty even now. Let's take a peek from this side. Look at that. Our ship is looking fantastic so far. We've got our rear wings, which will allow us to stay stable. And that's really all you're going to need for your beginner ship. At this point in the game for you, as I said, you will not have wings like this. But you will be able to build the basics that I have on this ship. Like the sail, the reviver, the helm. You're going to have the sky core. You won't have lockers, but you will have barrels. And barrels do the exact same the lockers do, the exact same thing the lockers do. Except they just hold less. This is just a better version of lockers. You might even start with chests instead of lockers. So this is really what your basic ship is going to look like. It looks like I have an extra part, so I'm going to use that extra part to build something that will hopefully keep the stingrays out. And look at this, guys, because we set up our reviver, we won't have to go that far. Boom, there we are. We'll be right on the helm of the ship, hanging out. So let's put on the finishing touches with what I do have. There's my resources that I just dropped. Alright, so I have this engine here. You will not have an engine right away. You might have a low-level engine, but odds are you won't have a good one to start. So this is going to suck because I might not have a place to build this engine right away. That sucks. Yeah, it can be kind of tricky to build an engine sometimes. Engines like being built on the sides of things. I might abandon this engine for now. See what we can do with it. Maybe we can put it up on top Engines can be a pain in the ass sometimes like that. But what you gonna do? Alright, we can't put it anywhere on the top here, which kind of sucks. I don't think we'll be able to build it anyway. Yeah. Oh. Did for a second have it appear. Oh, what are the odds? Can we pull this off? Sometimes you can kind of glitch the game into doing what you want it to do. Aha! It's not attached to my ship, but it's an engine nonetheless, so it'll stick with us. That's so funny. Alright, it'll just have to do until we get to the next island. But you guys won't have an engine, unfortunately for you. Let's build this to kind of hopefully protect us from the stingrays a little bit better. Make sure no stingrays end up in the back of our ship. There we are. Probably move this over just a smidgen. Alright, here we go. And boom, there we go. It actually doesn't even look like I'm going to need this engine because my fuel tank disappeared too, so yeah. Alright, so from this point on, it's just a lot of the little doodads that I have here. You won't be able to use, you won't have all of these doodads right off the bat either. You're going to have to find these. Yeah, this game is very much, you actually, the tutorial that I'm recording right now to Lizard, this very much is a team-based game, but this ship that I'm building right now is for flying solo. So this is basically a tutorial on how to build a ship for flying solo. So another one of the items that I have that you won't have when you start is a fence. Not crucial, not very important. You don't need it. But sometimes it's nice just to add a little bit of decoration to your ship. So that's what I'm going to do here. Try to line this up a bit. Put it in there, in that hole. Fill the old hole. Alright, what did I just grab? I just grabbed my fuel gauge. I like putting my fuel gauge on my sail, just because I like to, when I'm using my sail, I just like to know how much I have, how much fuel I've got. We don't have a fuel tank, so it's going to read as empty, but if you had any fuel tanks, it would fill. A nice bit of advice here, when you fill one gas tank, it actually fills them all, so you don't have to go from individual gas tank to individual gas tank. And that's a nice trick to know. Let's grab this one. We're probably going to leave some of these. Stop glitching out. Come on, just grab the damn thing. There we go. Let's hop back up here. Alright. Pop this puppy on. Try to line it up with that, just like we did with the other one. Boom. Alright, now we've got a bit of protection against falling off the back, which does happen a lot more than I'd like to admit. And then we are going to... Oh, come on, stop. And we're going to grab this. This is something you also will not have at the beginning, but you might find it if you're lucky. This is just a bar that will help you keep your heading. I don't usually have it like this. But, I usually like to have my heading indicator in front of my ship, but because of the way we have it, we can't do that. We're going to put it there. And grab our compass here. Whee! Hop on up. Alright, we'll turn it so that it's looking right at us so that I can see what way this thing is going. Alright, so now when I'm flying my ship, I can see what direction I'm flying in. It tells me that I'm pointing north. That's good. Alright, so we've got our little back walls. What else could we do to improve this? Well, I've got 2 fence pieces left. They're a little unbalanced. I don't like the way they look, but we can't put them in here. We might as well. It's not gonna hurt. Let's climb inside the ship here. And while we're in here, we'll deposit our goodies into the ship. There we are. But we'll put this here. Just to, again, further protect the internals of our vehicle. Right? Go. That can go there. We got that. Let's organize this. Got lots of birch, lots of wood. I use birch a lot for building. Birch is my favorite wood to build with. I talked a lot about the metal materials that are good for building with. But ash, elm, and birch are the best. Oak is absolutely garbage. Oak is trash. You will barely use oak, except for those in a pinch situations where you absolutely need to leave the island because there's no other resources. And sometimes that happens. So if you're struggling to find any of the resources that you need, just build a small ship, sail to the next island. All right, so we've got this. Let's test out our new baby and take it over to the next island because I'm sick of this place. Are we leaving anything behind? Nope. Let's take this ship up on a journey. All right. Got a little spin on it. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Another thing you can do to make sailing a little easier is you can move your sail up to the front and have 2 on either side. That way you don't have to get off your helm to go back and activate the sail. But yeah, let's move on to another island and see what we can find. All right. Yeah, this game was user submitted. All right. Let's take a look at our ship. Our ship feels pretty good, but let's get it to a good position so that we can take a look at it. Where it's not inside that little dome. We'll pull it up in front of this mountain here. Let's do it. We'll pull up the old sail here. Gonna start moving us. It's a pretty fast ship. Another thing that I forgot to mention while I'm close and this ship is turning around, I guess, is the time to do it. I'm going to give this a slight turn so it goes down. But I'll show you now where we just were. Here. We'll land on down. Woo! Alright, so we made it over to this island again. I didn't really mention this. Shit, let's get out of these bushes here. Ah, come on. The ship's gonna get so far away in this time. Yeah, this is something that I forgot to do while we were here on the island. But while you're building your ship, something important to consider is the weight of your ship. And it would show it usually in this area. Once your ship surpasses that weight, oh geez, it's just flying away. Once your ship surpasses that weight, you will not be able to take off. So it's very important to watch your weight, which is why I mentioned those materials before. You want the strongest and lightest materials so that you can have basically the most ship that you can have. So let's turn back towards this island here. Now, if I had engines, we'd be going a lot faster, but because we didn't go that route, we won't have that. I'm going to pull right underneath that archway there. That's the plan, so let's try to lose some altitude here. We're going to crouch down a bit. Yeah, this game is beautiful, and every island's different. No island is the same. Alright, so we're coming in on this island. We're gonna try to get this ship in a nice little area where we can take a peek at it. Actually, go over here. How are we doing for wind? We got good wind pushing at these sails right now. Drop down the altitude again. Let's take a peeky poo at this ship. Alright, we're almost underneath this island here. It's a little foggy. I wish the weather was a little nicer to show off this ship. We are at a proper height though. Want to make sure that we don't crash into that wall. Alright, so we might actually crash here. This is going to be tricky. This is why it's hard having a ship just one person. Oh god. And we're going to want to drop, steer the ship a little bit. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got the ship. Let's take a nice little peek at it. Let's give it some love. Alright, so the wings on this ship look a little ridiculous just because they're such high level. But this is really what you're going to want to go for when it comes to building your first ship. Okay, guys? You're going to want to keep it simple, short, sweet, a small ship that can hold the bare necessities like the sail. And you're probably going to want a little space internally just to hang out. So, guys, that was the little video. That was it. I think we got a good little ship going here. I think we got a good little ship. Let's give it a nice little view from over here. Can we grab onto that wall? Yes, we can. Grab up onto this wall, and here we go. We made it. Ah! I didn't work all that. A really cool thing that you can do in this game, which it's nice to build a lighter ship, because if you have a lighter ship, you can actually pull your ship in closer to you. And this is why I recommend building a small ship for your starter ship, just because it makes it easier for one person to kind of pull it around. You don't have to be on the ship to get it to do something cool. But yeah, guys, that's it. Let's turn our little guy around here. Turn him around. We can get a nice little peek of the ship from over the shoulder there. Oh crap, it's still coming towards the wall. Jesus. Jesus. We'll climb up on this. Ah, it's getting really close to the wall now. Look at that. That is a cool spanking ship, if you ask me. Looks pretty damn cool. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. That is my tutorial on how to build a small ship for Worlds Adrift. Honestly, if you're playing on your own, it's a pretty cool game, but the game is meant to be played with others. And hopefully this little ship design will help you find more people to join you in your pirate conquests. We're going to continue streaming here and messing around, exploring some new islands. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you're looking for some more Worlds Adrift, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we do live stream this game quite often here on Khazi Games. And it'll be nice to see you guys out there in the chat, just like we've had Delizard and Ray as well chatting around. So guys, hopefully you guys don't run into the same difficulties that I ran into building a ship. And hopefully this helps you get off an island pretty quickly. And always, guys, remember, do this first, because it really sucked having to get over here in an entirely different ship. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning into the live stream, or thank you guys so much for watching this video. And for Khazi Games, my name is Maarten vanKooy. Happy sailing, and thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. All right, guys. Now that the video is over and out of the way, we can start sailing towards some new islands and seeing what we're interested in. So let's get some altitude and find our next heading. We can hopefully find an... Oh, that's a new animation. It's cleaning itself. I've never seen that animation before. You can almost grab onto him. Not quite, though. Alright. Let's try to find... ironically, that island that it had me randomly respawn on, it ironically was a very good island. So let's head back in that direction. Even though it sucked that we respawned there, we're going to head back over there. I have no idea how long I've been streaming so far. I think the island was in that direction. I can't... there. I think it's that one up there. You can also check out that weird looking island, though I doubt there's going to be anything worthwhile up there. Herm diddy derm derm herm. What an adventure. I love the look of this ship. It's very sleek. Alright, we're pointed in the right direction. Let's get this thing rolling. I should have realistically put extra sails on this puppy, but... Oh, actually, that's the island we want to go to. It's over there. It's more in the direction of the wind, so we'll go over there. Pretty big island. And I think I've been to it before, but it's been so long that it'll be nice to re-explore the island. Check out some other islands for you guys who are new to the stream. You can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, where some of these islands are absolutely mind-blowing. Sucks that we're sailing there, but we are making decent speed. We're sailing into the wind. If we had 2 sails or even just a motor, we'd be going a lot faster, but what are you gonna do? We'll take a seat. Just enjoy sailing. We leave one island and we move on towards an exciting island up this way. The island which seems to have disappeared in behind clouds. What an adventure. Alright, there it is. It's poking its head on through. Aha. The island's pretty detailed. It's got lots of areas for swinging. Lots of exploration in mind, so it'd be nice to take a peek at it. Can't be worse, really. Yeah, this game does require a lot of effort, I will say that. I do like this ship, though. It is smaller than my past ones, but it is still pretty nice. We'll add some more wings onto it. We'll add some more engines. Actually, I think we should just be good adding engines onto it. I've got a mustache hair that just keeps poking right into my nose. Driving me absolutely crazy. There we go. We're gonna readjust our course here. Readjust our course just a little bit. Hopefully we don't lose the wind. Alright, we're cruising. This game can be so terribly boring sometimes when you got a slow ship. So far away from land. Look at that. Oh, we might lose it. I thought we were going to fall off the ship for a second. This is literally what I would be doing. Would just be sitting on the wing of my ship, enjoying the sunrise. Just enjoying the beauty of the world. As it was made for me to enjoy. We got some stingrays. Well, it's got some interesting floating rocks. I bet you there's some caves we can explore as well as we get closer. Alright. This island, the closer we get to it, the nicer it looks. It's a very nice island. I have to decide where I'm hiding my ship, though. Because I don't want another pirate to come along. We haven't seen any pirates in this area. This is a pretty low-level zone I'm in right now. You know what? Let's bring the ship down into that little curved area. We don't have an engine, but this should bring us down nicely. Should be clear. Oh yeah, there's some definite masterpieces in the island creator there, Delizard. It's actually like literally mind-blowing. Try to balance this ship out. Alright, and boom. Try to bring this ship in for a nice safe landing. Hey, this is actually where we built the other ship, so we might as well just dock it here to keep it safe. This is literally where the other ship was, so we'll just park the ship here. I don't know why we wouldn't. Seems kind of like a no-brainer. We're gonna take off fast here, so we're gonna straighten this out hard. There we go. And hopefully this is good enough. Ah! That was an aggressive crash. Hey, but we got the shipyard. I went flying there. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Whee! Alright, let's gather some birch on this island. That's the main reason why I like this island in the first place. We'll collect as much of these white trees as we can, and then we'll explore the rest of this island. Nice little flippy. Let's drop some of these trees. I'm surprised this tree didn't go down already. Oh, jeez. Yeah, now that I'm attacking trees, I'm getting attacked by these stupid little bugs. They don't like when you cut down trees. No. Whee! Take that, you stupid bugs. I'm back where I was. Alright. So our main mission on this island here, of course, is to collect wood. But we're also going to collect some more metals so we can build another storage locker. That tree just moved. Teleported. Oh no, I don't want to get hit by a tree. I can't wait till I upgrade my computer and I can play this game on full resolution. Like, this is just low graphics setting right now. This is a game that's in beta, so I find it runs best when it's in the low graphics setting. That part's good. Ah! Usually I can dodge these guys. You'll never catch me! This tree's pulling me away! Oh, I thought it would go over the edge. Oh, it is going over the edge. No, no, no. Oh shit, he's still chasing me. Whee! Nice try, bucko. You ain't catching this dude. Alright, we got lots of wood. I hate that the wood doesn't automatically stack. That is something that drives me crazy about this game. Also, a good thing to remember in this game is that you have your belt, and whenever you die, anything in your belt you get to keep, fortunately, so. Oh my god, what did I just find under here? There's a cave. There is a cave right where I'm building my ship. Let's check it out. Have I scanned anything like this before? I have. It looks like there's resources inside the cave. Nice! You got some metal. Oh, this rock doesn't break. I love maps like this that have these underground caves with just light shining through them and stuff like that. I love that. It looks so good. Maybe there'll be some treasure down here. None that I can see. Not a lot of treasure that I can physically see, but we have some strange floating mushrooms here. And we made it onto the surface of the planet. It looks like this island has more than one type of tree. 3 types, it looks like. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's elm, or yes, it is elm. Elm, as I mentioned before, is one of those types of wood that I like to gather. It's very good. Elm, ash, and birch are what you want to build your ships out of. We're going to put another sail on this sailboat. Just because I can. No, I don't want to get killed by a tree. Getting killed by a tree sucks because then you can never find your stuff because it's underneath the tree that killed you. What's the other stuff there? Chestnut. That's a pretty rare wood to come by. I'm just literally destroying this forest. Don't mind me. Just destroying this forest. I want to get through this next sand barrier, so we're going to upgrade this puppy. We just need some more metal. More of the important metals. I need some iron. Uh-oh. Floating tree of death. When that tree finally decides it wants to come down, I am mangled. I love islands with just mass trees like this. It's so hard to find. Like an island with this much tree on it? God damn. Alright, so we could definitely build another sail. Chestnut. Let's see if we can't find any metal. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god, I almost got killed by a tree. Lots of good resources. I don't like to spend this much time gathering resources usually, but when you come across an island that has it, you get lucky. Some islands have more treasure. Oh no, my shipyard's taking damage. I need to go check it out. Alright, we're gonna Spider-Man our way over there. I guess I could just respawn, but I'm in a Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Oh no! I died! So what those storms do to Lizard is the storms bring back, will respawn chests in other treasures. See, like this treasure wasn't here before. Now it is. And it also destroys things that have been left on the island. I already have these things, so I'm going to leave them there for another explorer. Sometimes you get doodads. I don't need a steamer. Oh, yeah, lots of wood. Build another sail. Because I would like a second sail on. Craft. It'll make things go a little faster. Make things just a little bit easier for us. No. Don't you dare go off the edge of this cliff. Alright, this is how we're gonna do that. I'll put this here for now. Stick our fuel gauge on here for now as well. No, we still don't have any fuel, so it's not a big deal. Boom. We should be good. I think this is balanced. It's hard to tell. It drives me crazy because a lot of the time you can't tell if your ship's unbalanced until you get moving, and then it's like too late. Now I feel like I moved that back too far back. I just need these 2 points to line up. That's so hard. Yes, there we got it. Alright, the ship shouldn't be uneven. Yeah, the gliders come from the Badland biomes. I haven't been to the Badlands yet. So I just happen to have a glider that some guy kindly gave me. Right there. I only use it when I'm scouting out resources to upgrade a ship. Literally the only time. So I need to make... Yeah. There we go. Alright, we had 1,000 birch. Alright, so let's see if we can't find some metal. It'd be nice if we could get some more effectively store this stuff. I will not be needing these for now, so... There we are. Everything's neatly stored. Let's try and get some metal on this island if that is at least remotely possible. Any metal over here? I'm not finding a lot of metal on this island, which is worrying me. Oh, this cave's a bit dark for me, right? There's not even a lot of metal underneath. Alright, let's swing our way over. Ah, yes, there's some. Yeah, lucky. Come on. And we'll stick the landing. Alright, what do we get here? What did we get here? We get some iron, perfect. Pretty much what I'm looking for. I lost all the iron that was. But we got 150, that's not bad. That'll help us get off this damn island. With something other than sails. This island might actually not be ideal for gathering minerals. It really isn't. So I think what we're going to do is use the new sails that we got. And try to make it work. We can't find the lead we need. Ah! Oh my god, that was so close. I kept missing. I was getting a little frustrated there. Holy shit. Alright, let's try to swing up to the ship here with this one foul swoop. Yes! Oh, yeah, we grabbed on. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Oof. Smash your face. Alright, let's go to the next island. We got 2 sails now. We managed to grab a lot of wood, but we need more metal. And there really isn't any metal on this island. So, let's move on, see what we can get. We'll fly into the wind. Let's go this way. Is that the wind wall? Yes, that is a wind wall. That's a storm wall, actually. I'm not getting through that shit yet. Looks like we're going this way. Alright, well, you raise our asses up at the sky. And get ready on the sails. Get ready on the sails, Captain! Yes, I'm on it, I'm on it. Be careful. Alright, here we go. Now there was a flat island that I saw kind of in this direction, maybe? Maybe it was in this direction? Yes, it was. I was right. There it is. Flat islands usually have lots of minerals on them. Let's try to get to that one. Alright, I think we can clear that. I think we can clear it. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. Alright. Having 2 is definitely going to speed up our travel. Alright. What's our heading right now? You got a good heading. Alright. AKA how to leech off players without making them buy your game. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Worlds Adrift. I've been following this game since it was in early development. I really wanted to get into the beta. In this area, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of players. I'm kind of in a weird area where I've traveled pretty deep. You can buy the game on Steam. It's on Steam in early access right now for, I believe, 20 bucks. But, yeah, you can't purchase it. Whether you'd want to purchase it is entirely up to you. Yeah, man, we are flying. We just need an engine, and then we'll be skyrocketing everywhere we go. Looks like there's some kind of pyramid on this island up here. God damn it. What an adventure. What is it like? Alright, let me print screen. I think I got the print screen before. Too late. I really just want... Oh, I'm falling off this ship. Ah! Here, let's get up on this thing. Oh, God. We made the ship pull up. That's how hard we hit the damn thing. Alright, let's bring this shippy poo in. We'll hide it in that little hole that's down there. I don't know if I've been to this island or not. Alright, oh my god, are we about to crash? Here we go, we're gonna try to hide inside this little hole. Oh, getting real close. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, drop the last one. Boom. And that should be an acceptable parking job. Alright. Nice little landing. I wish there was like... And print screen. There we go. There we are. So not finding it sadly, but I was about to spend a brand new $50 prepaid car on Entopia and hope to get the jackpot. So I'll probably buy that game instead. The physics of everything is awesome. Yeah, I really like... Whoa! Whoa! I did not see that. What the heck? This is cool. I would love for them to add base building. Oh my god, no way. This is so cool. I just want to bring us in a little closer. Stop moving. Turn this puppy around. There we go. Holy crap, I found such a cool little cave. Alright, we're gonna pull the ship in here. Wow, this island looks like it has a lot more to explore than at first glance. We're just gonna pull the ship in. Alright. Don't want to fall too far. And beauty. And this should line us up with it. Alright, let's check this little place out. Whee! Let's bring the ship in here. We'll pull it on in. We're gonna reel the ship in. Make sure no other pirates see the ship. This is my strategy here. I did it wrong. Was hoping I could grab it from between these rocks here and use the weight of me falling to pull the ship in. Yep, that'll do the trick. Any specific servers, or is it just US West only? No, there are all kinds of servers, my friend. Look at that, we found a secret little cove. The ship will be safe in here. I just got 3 knowledge. I don't think I've ever been down here. So this is cool. I'm gaining knowledge. I don't know if we'll find anything in here. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of knowledge for me to gain on this island, but I will leave the ship down here for now. Here we go. And away we go. Alright. We're topside. It looks like minerals are not a problem on this island, as I see them littered everywhere. It's a green-ass island. Want to grab that. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if I've really explored this island or been to this island, to be honest with you. If I'm getting knowledge off of trees, I'd be surprised if I have been to this island. Yes, I don't think I have been to this island. This is an island I've never been to before. That's awesome. Lots of tinny tin tin. $200 tin. Not too shabby of a metal. Whee! The guy's starting to look a little scrawny. He hasn't eaten much, it looks like. I'm just gonna break this and collect all the rubble. Bronze. What I need is iron, though, because I'm trying to build more storage lockers. Nope. Alright, let's go deposit these in our ship's current lockers. Whee! Eventually we'll land on the ship. Oh. I know I've never played that game, Delizard. Entopia Universe. No, I've never heard of it. Deposit this good stuff into here. We don't have any bronze. That's surprising. Yeah, I really need to build more storage. This is going to cause me some problems. I don't use oak, so let's destroy this oak. Oak is useless. Oh, no kidding, Delizard. That's pretty wild. Alright, let's go back up to the surface and see what we can get. I love this map. This is such a cool map. I'm surprised I've never been here before. Alright, let's get a strong swing around here. Yeah. Whoa. Not what I was anticipating, but it works. Let's Spider-Man this. Yeah. Oh, geez, I'm gonna die before I even get back up. Yeah, maybe we can swing on this dude. Yeah. These guys really don't do much. Except for fall once you grab onto them. I have too much fun. I don't care if I'm like falling half the time. I literally am just so entertained by this game. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. Oh yeah, I got that tree. Get some more resources. Now this is kind of sketch. When you see these are kind of pointless for the most part, but sometimes you get lucky. People leave shit around. Whoa, large panel. I don't have that. I know that for sure. I love these. Like, there's so much going on this island. We need some iron stat. We could build another storage locker on this puppy. And then once we have another storage locker, we can build some engines. But I think we're just going to gather the materials that we need, and then we'll end the stream and we'll upgrade the ship on the next stream. Yes, we got some iron. We got the materials we needed. I almost lost them. Let's see if we can swing back without taking any damage. Let's do it. Oh, these are very close. Right, let's see. Let's swing right into there. Alright, here we go. We're gonna swing right in. Here we go. Ah! Ooh-wee. That was close. Ah! An investor has spent a staggering $2.5 million on a plot of virtual real estate in real money sci-fi MMO utopia. That's crazy. One of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Oh my goodness. This is all below me. All things I already have. Hey. So dark. Maybe that's something we can do. This in here. Alright, we're getting quite the collection of materials here. Huh. Guys, we made it. We had a pretty good stream if you were to ask me, but I think it is time for me to end the world's Adrift, and it's still a good place to hunt. Huh. This guy makes 20K off of hunter's taxes alone. Holy crap. Anyways, as I was saying, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the live stream. It's always a blast playing with you guys. From start to finish, so I appreciate that. It was nice seeing you, Lizard. I will be streaming some GTA later, as well as some Left 4 Dead 2. So if you are interested in that, make sure you stick around. Hit that like button, and yeah, Lizard. Once you get off the rails in Worlds Adrift, you can join the crew and you can play with me during any of the live streams if you like, and we can get into any kinds of all kinds of shenanigans. All right. So guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all that good shit. And as always, for Khazi Games, my name is Maarten vanKooy, and thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.